Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. It's me, Philip, and welcome to the 7th episode of Phillip Reviews, where I share with you some of my favorite animal figurines. Happy Cinco de Mayo, or as in the zoology world, Cinco de Rhino. And that's the topic of today's video. Rhinos. There are 5 species of rhinoceros or rhinos alive today. And in my Safari Ltd collection, I have 3 out of them. The Indian Rhino, the newest addition, my Black Rhino, and the largest living species of rhino, the White Rhino. So, why don't we kick off Cinco de Rhino with the real-life chubby unicorn, the Indian Rhino, or greater one-horned rhino. The scientific name for the Indian rhino is Rhinoceros unicornis, and of course that means one horn. Did you know an Indian rhino's horn grows to be about 10 inches long? It might not be as long as some of the other rhinos, but it's definitely impressive nonetheless. Now, of course, this being Safari Ltd, I am once again impressed with the attention to detail. I mean, look at this guy. The bumps in his skin and the folds in his skin are one of the most distinguishing features of an Indian rhino. It's like he's wearing a big suit of armor, like a knight. And one other thing I love is his ears. They stick up pretty well. And I just am blown away by just how characteristic it looks. And even the eyes really stand out. Really great detail around the eyes, the wrinkles in the skin, and even the attention to the nostrils and to the lip are really impressive. And one other great attention is the toes. Being odd-toed hoofed mammals, rhinos are actually in the same family as horses, donkeys, and zebras, having an odd number of toes on their feet. And of course, in the case of the Indian rhino, it helps him when walking through swampy ground and wallowing in the mud and in a watering hole. So, very impressive details, I gotta say. I just can't get over the fact how detailed this guy is. So, let's give him the full 360 so you can see him all around. And as I turn him, I love this little attention on his tail, the way it folds in, protecting every corner of his body. This guy is definitely ready for anything that comes his way. Very impressive. And that little fold in his neck, I'm loving this. I could go on about this guy, but how about we show you the next one? Now this is one of the newest additions in my collection, and the newest Safari Ltd figure I have, the Black Rhino. The smaller of the 2 African species of rhino, the Black Rhino usually lives alone and has 2 horns on its face, hence its scientific name, Diceros bicornis. I mean, look at how long this horn is. I definitely wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of that. Now, one other distinguishing feature of the Black Rhino is this hooked upper lip. Being a browsing on low shrubs and trees, the Black Rhino doesn't eat grass like the White Rhino does. It uses its hooked upper lip to help it get fresh leaves, kind of like a giraffe. Once again, great attention to detail on the eyes and the nose and the ears, and of course the feet. What I love about this guy is that it looks like he's charging or trotting along. Rhinos are incredibly light on their feet, not bad for an animal that can weigh, in this case, up to 3,000 pounds or more. And I love how the tail is raised up high like this. It definitely adds a lot of character to the Black Rhino. So, I'm going to give this guy the full 360. I just love how accurate this is. Having seen rhinos in the zoo actually trot like this, This guy definitely looks like he's on to something, but he better be careful because rhinos have really bad eyesight, but they have a really good sense of smell. Not bad, eh? Pretty cool. So now, that's 2 rhinos down, and now for the biggest one of them all, the White Rhino. Did you know in Afrikaans the original name for this animal was White Rhino? Wide is a Dutch word meaning wide, referring to their square-shaped or wide lip. But when English explorers came to Africa, the story goes they mispronounced it as White Rhino and the name just stuck. If anything, white rhinos are kind of more of a stony gray. But one thing all rhinos have in common is their love for mud. At up to 8,000 pounds, the white rhinoceros is the second largest land animal after the elephant and the largest of the 5 species of rhino alive today. They're also the most social, with the females often hanging out in a herd called a crash. With their bad eyesight, you can probably guess where that came from. But they also have a great sense of smell. I just love how this rhino has his nose to the ground. It's how he can tell if there's anything around, like another rhino or even a predator. Of course, the white rhino's head can weigh up to 1,000 pounds, as much as 2 full-grown lions. Pretty impressive, eh? So, with the other 2, I'm going to go ahead and give him the full 360. And as I'm turning him around, with both the Black Rhino and the White Rhino featured in this video, I have now featured 4 of the big 5 of Africa, which means there's 1 more to go. But that's for another time. To top off this video, I'm going to put our White Rhino friend like this. I'm going to put the Black Rhino right here next to him. And to top it off, the Indian Rhino goes there. Pretty cool, huh? Well, thank you everyone for tuning in for this special Cinco de Rhino episode of Phillip Reviews. I want to thank everyone who has tuned into my videos so far. It really means a lot. If you have any recommendations for a figurine you would like to see featured that I might have in my collection, please leave a comment below. And also, if you want to see more videos like these, please give this video a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you all in the next episode, everyone. This has been Phillip Reviews. I'm Phillip. Stay wild, everybody.